Hello? Are you guys there? I'm going to put on my old videos. I used to use this music by a channel called TheRelaxedMovement. I think I'm going to try that again. I need somebody here to let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. So I'm just going to put it here. Let me see what the levels are with my voice. And while I'm talking, turn it up. I just want it to be a little bit in the background, like right there, possibly. Maybe that looks good. Just like a light, set the mood. Hey, good luck to you, man. Appreciate it. We're going to follow the goddamn plan today. How's the audio levels? I need to put some WD-40 on this mic. Too high? Oh, okay. Lower it. Yeah, I just wanted it light in the background. Yo, thanks. You want to be called Pickin' or do you want to be called Grinnin'? All right, I think that looks better. Oh, you're a Pickin'. Oh, your name is a Pickin' and you are doing something, which is Grinnin'. Whoa. Interesting. Let's see what we got. Whoa. 9:45, 10:30. All right, we'll need to watch for 9:45 for sure. So we have switched to Quant Tower. We've got 2 bots running right now. Right here. Just a little sneak peek. 2 working. And then I have those are both on 50K accounts. And I did have them I was going to run them on minis, but that's a dumb decision. The 50Ks do not have enough drawdown to deal with minis. So they're both set to 3 micros per trade. I think that's a decent size, especially while I keep working out any bugs. I think I've got all the bugs worked out on the first one that I've been running. The second one, today's the first day I'm ever running it with live data, so definitely want to run that on micros just to see. And then over here, we're going to be on a 25K account, and I'm going to just scalp the 515 strategy and see if I can do better on Apex, since I can actually scale down to a certain number of contracts with micros instead of having to be forced to do like 1 micro or 1 mini. I think that will be better. So we only have to get to 1500. I know I shouldn't put a time frame on when to pass this. However, right before Apex sent out their 80% off yesterday, I already paid $40 to reset an account. Had I known, I would have just paid for a new account and then let this reset naturally, which is next Saturday. So ideally, if I can hit 1500 by then, without putting too much pressure on myself, because I don't want to mess up. I don't want to. This is all a bad idea. I need to just trade it and see what happens. But 5 micros at a time. If I aim for like 5 points, that's $50 each time I take a winning trade. Obviously, we can also lose $50. If I stick to my plans, we should have a high win rate. So I have the 1 minute up here, 5 minute down here, and then the 5 second is what we'll trade on. I have never traded with brackets on Quan Tower, so I think this is how you do it. If anyone knows any better, tell me before I get into a trade, por favor. Yeah, we just need a simple bracket, 20 tick stop, 20 tick take profit, which 20 divided by 4 is 5, right? That's 5 points either way. The only thing I'm worried about is these are Rhythmic accounts, and Rhythmic always has issues. We've already, in the events on Quan Tower, there was already, when I signed in, it said significant delays detected, but that's gone away, and I was back at 9:15. So we'll see if it keeps going. Is this music too loud? Do I need to lower that? It sounds like it's too loud. And I can shut it off at any time. I just thought I would try something different. What do you mean 2 notches? What about right there? That looks too low. Right there. Oh, Cracks, good morning. I saw you say good morning, then I missed, and then I forgot to say it back because I'm selfish. No, never really sat around listening to AM stories on the AM ham. What's up, mainly trades? So today, I'm not taking a trade on the 5 second unless the 5 second creates a fair value gap, trades back into it. And that 5 second gap needs to correlate with and be touching a 1 minute fair value gap. And the 1 minute fair value gap needs to correlate and be touching a 5 minute fair value gap. Only then, when all three charts line up, that's the only time we are permitted to trade. So if we have to sit and wait, so be it. We've got music for you to listen to and enjoy. So just hang out and be patient. There's no need to. We have no reason to rush. Record some tunes. I need like at least a 2-hour loop, and I want you to make sure that the end of it lines up with the beginning of it. That way it can just stay in a loop and you wouldn't ever know. So if I ask for 2 hours, you're gonna give me 12 hours. No I don't want any vocals though. Are these all-time highs? Yes, they are. Jesus Christ. So we can mark out this guy. So now we need to watch for a fair value gap to form off of this. If I was trading the larger setups, I would almost take a buy on that. But we're scalping. We are scalping. But you guys saw yesterday and the day before, had we waited for this 515 all to line up, that there were, I think, good opportunities in there. There were a couple of losers that we could have, if I was taking so once they all line up, if I take every setup that forms on the 5 second, there are some losers, but I believe there's a higher percentage that are winners. I guess we will stop whenever price trades through it and closes, then we'll stop looking. Maybe I don't know. Yesterday, I think I drew the rectangle through all the price action and just whatever forms in there that lines up, take it. But that might get tricky if we create bullish fair value gaps and then bearish fair value gaps. I can't imagine that we just keep running for higher highs today, but we've been making a lot of the all-time highs or the new all-time highs overnight. So maybe the New York Open session was a little jealous. Now it wants to go just run for higher highs all day. And we have news at 9:45, so don't forget about that. So I guess if we create a gap in the opposite direction from one that we have marked out, we'll just switch to looking at that one. If it was choppy in there and there were no fair value gaps, then I would keep looking at the original. Maybe. I don't know. That's to be determined. It's looking like it's gonna close down here, so we'll go ahead and move this over. This might be primed for a pretty big drop off. Got a high, low, higher high. If this creates a fair value gap, if this candle closes down here anywhere, In the next 3 minutes, high, low, higher, high, displace down. I mean, that was a clear just run on liquidity and then drop off. I'm concerned about the second bot I just started running today. I don't believe it's working correctly. That's why we test. Where are we running to? So we've got these equal lows that it just... Did it take those out? Yeah, just barely. By 1 point. Who is doing this? The stupid hearts. I feel like it's a pickin'. How do I'm trying to see if I can delete those. Good morning, Wayne. How you doing? I don't know if I mean, YouTube might look at those and care about them. But I haven't seen any analytics. I want to figure out why this... I don't know if this bot is working correctly or not. It seems like the new one is not doing what it's supposed to do. Yep, news at 9:45. We don't have a time on here anywhere. let me uh-oh. Oh. Still waiting on a 1 minute fair value gap to form off of that 5 minutes, so I've got time to try to fix this. I don't know if there's something wrong with it, but I'm just gonna restart it. I wonder if I started it before. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, I could have started it before. Before I was fully logged in. I don't know. All right, everything's looking good now. I was a little concerned. Have you guys taken anything? I know I originally set a long off of that, but now that this is playing out, it looks a lot more like a high low. Well, it doesn't look like it. This is what it is: a high low, higher high. We ran to take out liquidity, and then boom. So now we're going to come back up into this gap, or at the bottom of these guys, and then go down. And it looks like, I'm going to say it looks like that might put us there right at news, but maybe not. I don't think we will go higher than 664, or much higher than this fair value gap. Yeah, they're putting us there right there. I think a short here with the stops at the highs is a good opportunity. It's only 40 points away. I want to take that so bad, but that's not this strategy, and I don't have another account to try on, but I think that's a good short, like a really good short. You just have to withstand. Market could come back up to the close to the highs, but I don't see it doing that. Came right up into this gap. Yesterday, looking at the charts after we were done doing our damage, had we waited for a setup, the the first setup didn't occur until like I think it was like 10:37 or something. So I just got to get used to sitting and waiting. But I don't have patience. And I did code this strategy, but when I got down to like the 5-second with back testing and Quantower, the candles were not, I could tell they were not accurate because there were gaps everywhere during the New York Open, and that usually happens in the evening session or the pre-market session. Damn it. So I was like, I can't really build this and trust it on backtesting. However, the 5 minute and the 1 minute, I have it coded to, start looking at the 5-second after a 1 minute fair value gap forms off of a fair value gap on the 5 minute. So I could potentially use that, run it, and just alert me when that forms, and then I'm not sitting here watching, and then maybe we could trade a different style or something until that happens. But is that doing too much? Streaming for you guys, running bots, trying to keep an eye on those, trading one way with an alert to tell me to trade a different way on a different account. Maybe that's too much. Waiting to see a fair value gap form on the 1 minute off of this gap, off of this up here. Yeah, it moved a little bit, but it didn't really go anywhere. The short is still available. Obviously, it doesn't have to work, but we're just stabbing up into that gap on the 5 minute. You could probably have a stop above this guy. I don't know. With our track record the last couple days, we haven't been calling too good of moves. Plus, something I used to fail to recognize is when you have so we had this setup form, but then this could have just been running to take out those liquidity down here, right? So now it could turn around and keep going higher. No freaking idea. Well, it looks like it's trying to form a wick up in here. This is so boring, being forced to wait for a good setup. I guess it's better than losing money on stupid trades. I don't understand why Nasdaq has been doing this. The open is supposed to be volatile movement, and then we get this. The hell is this? Let's see what ES is doing. ES did not take those out right there. Nasdaq did a little. Alito. It's about time. I don't know what's gotten into you lately, but market opens at 9:30. I need you at your desk at 9:20, ready to go. Starting your pre-market analysis. Have you taken anything? Someone's got to have taken something, right? So we're all being responsible today. Yeah, I know, McLovin, you love those 5-minute gaps, right? I think that this gap holds. But we'll see. Not enough to switch my plan and go trade that. If I had another account, I absolutely would throw a short on and put a stop at the highs and just leave it and then come back to this 5-second. Looking for longs, eh? I just can't believe this chop is just ridiculous lately. But we're waiting for a 1-minute fair value gap to form that is touching this box. Alito is there. So I have, obviously, if I draw on one chart, it puts it on all of them. Does anybody know, is there a way to have, if I draw a rectangle or a box on this chart, to have it automatically be set to a different like color and stuff? Or would I have to do that and then change it? So would it, all right, let's try that. I'm going to click on this chart. Well, it's going to make it the default for any time I draw it, right? Or would it save it just for that chart? Yeah, I want like if I draw a rectangle on this chart for it to be one color. If I click the drawing, if I draw a rectangle on this chart, it automatically be a different color because it's on a different time frame. I don't want to have to draw it and then change the template or change the whatever. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to be regretting not taking a sell anywhere up here, especially once we got up here from like 77 to 95, less than 20 points. Yeah, I have to just switch the template, I guess. I think for now, I'll just, once we get a 1-minute fair value gap, I'll take this one and just move it to the one, to where the 1 minute is, and then we can watch on the 5-second. In Alito, I have a, if I want 5 points bracket, this is set up correct, right? Just 20 take stop, 20 take profit. I don't have to use the multi, right? That's like for, Is that like for splitting out contracts? Like if I have 2 contracts, like I can have one contract do one set, one contract do another, I think. Right. Yeah. I guess partials is a better term. Yo, what's going on? Oh, we got a gap down here. So now we can look for this is just a 25 and I'm doing 5 micros at a time. Ideally 5-point stop. So if we come back up into this, we will look for 5-second shorts. I could probably take these down here, honestly, but I don't think the market might not come back up here. But we're gonna wait and see. If it does, we take a setup. If it doesn't, we wait for the next one. Like I don't know why I'm rushing all the time to try to take trades. We're building up a lot of liquidity down there at like in the 30s. Yeah, all this is the 5 minutes looking hella bearish. That's what people say, that right? Hella bearish. I don't think this. I don't know if this is gonna come back up. It's got to make it through that order block, but we'll see on the 1 minute. Heckin' bearish. Okay, if we get a, I think that's close enough. If we get a setup, or if we get a short, a bearish fair value gap on the 5-second, we can take it. I feel like that's way too loud now. The structure is the same. Obviously, the goal is different, but their payout structure doesn't, as far as I know, doesn't change on any of them. Granted, I have never had a payout from, I've never gotten to a payout with Apex. They pay me with the affiliate stuff, so I know they will pay you money, but I've never made it past all their rules and goals. But we'll see if we can do better with Apex scaling down versus TopStep almost being forced to trade minis, which I didn't like. I'm gonna just keep the stop, and then we'll just flatten if it goes in profit. I mean, I know everyone hates on Apex for their crappy website, crappy support, and the unrealized drawdown. However, it's cheap. Like, get over it. You'll be fine. If the unrealized drawdown's affecting you, you're trading too large of a size. That's all there is to it. And we shouldn't be looking to trade with these prop firms forever anyways. So get your self-discipline down, trade a proper size, be responsible for your own actions, and you won't need web support. I do get, though, like, I have heard that they're kind of crappy with refunds, like if you accidentally do something, but again, it's cheap. Whatever. I think all of us are striving to make a crap ton of money in the markets, so assuming we can get there, we shouldn't care about all that stuff. So this kept us out of the markets when obviously there's no setup forming here. I mean, I'll keep watching for a setup down here, but what in the hell? Like, what warranted this? Just at 10:06, Nasdaq is like, we're gonna just run up for higher highs for no goddamn reason. Yeah, just inverse of the fair value gaps. All right, so we waited that whole time, nothing formed, we didn't lose money. Now we wait for the next 5 minute to form. Man, this is boring now. I'm gonna have to start streaming video games in between waiting for setups, because like I said, I have it coded where it will watch for a 1 minute gap to form off of a 5 minute gap. That works fine, and the 5 second one works fine too. It's just my back testing data is not accurate whatsoever when you get down to the 5 second. So I don't think I can build it. I mean, I have it built. I'd have to just test it live, which I don't want to do that. I guess we could like get a cheap Apex account and just trade micros, and that would give us plenty of time to test it. However, I could just have an alert that's just running and just watches for this, then watches for this, and then as soon as that happens, at least then I'm not sitting here watching the charts. It tells me when the 5 minute and the 1 minute line up, and then I just have to wait for the 5 seconds to line up after that. I can have it like send me an email or a text message or something, or just a sound on the computer. Yeah, there's 80% off right now with Apex. I grabbed one. I would have gotten more, but I already paid a reset fee also, which would have been cheaper to just buy a new account. But I did the reset before they sent the email out about the 80% off. I think we can still watch we're still in this 5 minute gap. We could still watch that. So, but I need we either need a gap to form, or we either need the 5 second to form down here, or we need another 1 minute. Another 1 minute gap. I'm getting real sick and tired of saying fair value gaps and gaps form. What else? So I was saying earlier how I thought the second bot that I have running wasn't working because it wasn't logging. It didn't log everything that I would have expected, but I like removed it and re-added it, and it's logging all the messages I need, like actively. Well, you gotta ask yourself, why are you selling too early? Does that mean that your red trades are still bigger than your green trades? What the only thing that helped me hold longer on when I was holding longer trades was just scaling down. That's it. Then it wasn't that much money that I was waiting for. Oh damn, this one bot is going to take a pretty massive entry, I think. No, not too big. Oh, is ICT, he's trading live right now? Yeah, I mean, I think this is was he shorting this? Because I think that's a pretty clear read for ICT. High, low, higher, high, displaced down, past the swing. Like, yeah, I was ready to short that. I was ready to give up my plan and short that. The bot is going, it looks like it's not gonna take a trade. It's gonna put on limit orders, and market then has to come back obviously and tag those in. Well, he's also, isn't he also just paper trading right now anyways? It doesn't even matter. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, this 5-minute setup is very clear to me. It's just, it was one of those days where it just wasn't going to work. And now we're all the way up at 17.7, which is crazy. Yeah, I mean, you could have taken some points. That's why I started doing that 1-to-1 strategy, waiting for the halfway mark, because Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, but usually even when they don't work, you can at least get the 1-to-1 off of 50%. Yeah, you gotta take this market is pretty crazy. In about 40 seconds, I think the one bot is going to put 3 limit orders, just 3 micros each. But it has all day to, if another setup doesn't form, it will leave those orders on all day. So the market can, market can do whatever it wants to do, and it could come tag those in at 2 p.m. today if that's what happens. Did it not? What the hell? I think I had to restart the other one too. I think I started them too soon. Maybe I don't know. Hold on. Because when I started them, I had all those I had connection issues with Rhythmic. I wonder if I needed to stop them and turn them back on. 20. Did he really say that? See, what was that noise? Oh, okay. It's saying, oh, it refused the connection to Rhythmic. Why? Says that there's no connection. Do you have to choose the front month one, Alito? It wasn't letting me choose the other one. I had to choose the front month. Yeah, the bot on Apex. Yeah. I think I have to choose that front month. It didn't let me choose the other. And I'm trying to figure out how to place this order too. No, I'm saying that when I didn't choose front month, it said there was no connection. But then I chose front month and then it worked. No, I'm just running this one instance. Here, watch. If I click this one, it says that there's no data. If I go to MNQ front month, now it works. The bot, I had them. That's why those bots weren't working earlier, because I had this one chosen, MNQH4, which is, that is the right one, but it made me choose the one that's titled front month. I didn't know that. The account selected, like, look, if I go switch this, if I put MNQ and select the actual MNQ H4, what do you mean collapse it? Oh, this? Yeah, don't search. I got you. What do you mean see if it's under different accounts? I mean, if I just click this one, it works. So I'll just make sure I click that one all the time. How the hell do you place a limit order? Getting frustrated, Alito. Oh. What the frick? What is this crap? The hell does state error mean? Failure state error. Limit order. No, these accounts don't have any, these are all active. Only the active ones show up in the list up here. I have 2 that are blown, but they show up in Rhythmic, but not on, see. I'm gonna try just a 1 contract micro real quick. Yeah, I can't even place a trade. What am I sitting here for if I can't place a trade? Jesus. I'm not in the Apex Discord. I need to invite. I've been sitting here this whole time and I can't even place trades. Oh, Rhythmic might be down. Well, oh look, I am getting in the event it says significant delays detected while requesting history. Oh my god. I'm not we're not dealing with that. You know, all these fine people that have been sitting here watching me for no reason because I can't even take a trade. just wasting everybody's time. We can't even take trades. We're sitting here marking up the charts like we're about to enter. All right, I'll just restart everything. Oh, just watching the charts like a fool. All right, I'm gonna shut Apex down. I disconnected. Close Rhythmic. Reconnect or reopen Rhythmic. This is worse than this is worse than YouTube trading gurus. I'm sitting here acting like I'm about to take trades like, oh yeah, no, I can't risk that, or yeah, let's wait for something right here, and I can't even place a trade anyways. That's worse than just straight paper trading. We're good. We're good. All right. Let's reconnect to Rhythmic and see if I get that message. When I first signed in and connected to Rhythmic, it said significant delays detected. What do you mean connect to Rhythmic? Yeah, like I click on Quantower Rhythmic. Well, if I was using, can I use a different data feed and still trade? Yeah, I do need it running. It doesn't let me connect if I don't have it running. We'll try it. When I get off the stream, we can try it. we'll mess with it later. Oh. Yeah, I'm done with this world, Imperial. We're out of here. You guys, good luck down there. I don't want any part of it. I just stopped the bots right now since I can't do anything anyways. Let's see. Okay, that worked. That worked. So I need to turn this back on. And turn this one back on. All right. We're back. I'll mess with it later. Because the bots, like you go into the strategy manager and you select. Here, I can show this. This is, there's a settings, and when I open this, I select what account I want and what symbol to run it on. So it's just like having a different chart with this being selected to something different. Hey, have a good one, man. I'll show you the positions. When there are positions to be shown. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I don't think we're taking anything today. There was nothing for us. The only I guess I'm gonna look at this one because I had this one originally marked. I don't know if you guys remember, but at the market open, I had this one marked. So then we go down to our 1 minute and look for gaps off of that. Yeah, we're like just running for higher highs. We're not coming back. So we have a gap here, but I can tell, I mean, the market didn't come back into it whatsoever. Just wasn't. I mean, yeah, I did a hell of a lot better today than I did yesterday and the day before. How bad is it over there for you, John? I'm going to keep both of the bots running because I run them until 11 anyways. Because we could potentially get something still. I cannot believe that we're up here at 17,700. feel you. I was doing so good since this, like the first part of December when we started this strategy. We were doing so good. Past 2 accounts, they were both at payout levels. Took 1 payout, that way I could keep building them up. Didn't take the payout on the second account ever when I could have. And then we started hitting a series of rough patches at no fault to the strategy, but this is just crazy. Oh damn. I'm not sure what to do to prevent what happened from happening again. I guess just if I notice a I guess if I just see a connection issue with Rhythmic, just sign out of everything and sign back in. I'm sure most of the people following him are trading on these sim accounts, so they're not creating a pool of liquidity because it's not going to the exchanges. He's an interesting guy, that's for sure. I'm gonna have to go. Did he just say that? I want to watch that at that timestamp. Let me open it up and pause it where it is so I can just scroll back a little. I should trade crypto. I gotta start all over. I mean, this bot was if I had a bot that was more, or that didn't rely on any time frames, and maybe, but this one is looking at a specific time window. Like I said, I stop it at 11. So yeah, I mean, I'm open to creating one for it, though. I would just have to learn more stuff, and I need to pull money out of Nasdaq first. Yeah, I don't know. But this is kind of insane. I don't know if you were here, McLovin, but I was so confident when we created this on the 5-minute. I was tempted to throw out the 5-second and like short a mini here, and I would have planned on holding it for 50 to 100 points because this was just such a clear setup. Just didn't work today. All right, this should the new bot is definitely not taking anything today, I can tell. Like where the hell is this supposed to go? To the moon. Yeah, Grant, didn't you say didn't you say you're in a long from the bottom, right? You called the bottom or something? Where was your was it on Nasdaq? Oh, the SPY. Like, look at this. This is not real. This gap, right? That did not form. Did it? That's not Grim, Alito. Why is it showing this gap right here? Oh, yeah. I forgot about that on Quan Tower. I think from those connection issues. Putting some orders on that the bot should have taken. I'm placing them because it was all messed up from us connecting, disconnecting. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Pardon me. All right. I don't like that that rhythmic messed up like that. I just want to get a few trades under our belts today. I know it's not the actual strat, but we're scaled way down 5 micros versus 1 to 2 minis. Can't I put... Isn't there a way to get the buy and sell buttons on here? I don't remember. I know there is. I just don't remember where it is. It says show. Oh, is it up here? I should be able to just sell, right? Well, let's see it go up and back into this gap up there. Nope. Don't mind all those noises it's making. Did just fill in this 5-minute gap, but we're also just not respecting any of them today. Yeah, this is Jesus. Created all that after filling that in, so I would like that high. It's like 10 points. I can't keep taking these trades though. We're just gonna do unnecessary damage when I mean, I was following my plan, the 515 all morning. It's just not working. I mean, this is not a big deal. Like I said, we scaled down so that way we can really focus on waiting for the right opportunities. Look at that. It's just going to go take out that low and then go all the way back up to this one. I was just getting a little bored, and then I noticed, or then after finding out that none of the trades would have even worked had I tried to take them. But today was also the first day on I don't think I've ever taken like live real trades on Quantower before. I've been doing a lot of back testing with Quantower, but not live during the market being open and everything. So unfortunately, I had to enter manual trades for what the bot should have taken. I think it got, like I said, I think it was just all messed up from the rhythmic issues, which there's nothing I can do about that. But in the event logs, there was a bunch of, or I deleted them now, but it was complaining about the rhythmic connection. I believe that screwed everything up. That's frustrating. All right, it's already 11. I'm out of here. I'm keeping this up so I can keep track of the trades that the bot should have taken. Again, I think it was rhythmic because it took the trades the other day, no problem. And I couldn't even place trades, so I just need to keep an eye on the rhythmic connection, and if it ever goes down or something, I need to probably reboot it, that's frustrating. But all right. You guys have a good rest of your day. Trade safe. And we will be back tomorrow. Hey man, thanks for watching. See you guys later.